Hey, it's Myers. I want to talk to you about a great band from the early 2000s called Upper Crust. The Upper Crust, I believe, is from out of Boston. Uh, the problem with the Upper Crust is they came along at this time where vinyl sales were really down and they didn't really press a whole lot of vinyl. And most everything they did was on CD. But basically, right at the time where even CDs went out of fashion because everybody was. This was right at the time when all the record stores were closing because Napster was just fucking killing the industry. At the same time, Metallica was suing Napster over internet piracy. The Upper Crust, a great band, but I believe all they ever did on vinyl was this 45. Which pull it out of this well-worn poly sleeve. I've had it for over 20 years, but there's your cover there, your front cover, and it's just a fold-over, printed one side, fold over. Here's your back side of it. And then here's your A side center label, the Upper Crust, and here's your B side. So, anyways, I believe they did this 45, and they also did a live album. Is all they ever did on vinyl, and which is unfortunate because they were a fucking great band. And if anybody watching this knows the guys, I don't know them personally. I've just been a fan of theirs, but have them get a hold of me, man, because I would be interested in doing like a greatest hits, retrospective for them on vinyl. They never pressed this shit on vinyl. Like I said, they just did CDs. I think they had 4 or 5 CDs out, and then only this single and a live album on vinyl is all they ever did. So they were great, and totally got overlooked. One of those bands that got overlooked at a time where music was kind of dying. And it's not their fault. I mean, there was a lot of bands in that time period that just gave up. One of the biggest bands, the Donnas. The Donnas were like the biggest fucking thing in the early 2000s, and they just fucking gave up because they couldn't make it. They couldn't sell records, because people just weren't. They weren't buying vinyl and they weren't buying CDs. Everybody was fucking pirating shit, and so if the band is completely dependent on touring, and like there's never been any money in touring really, I don't blame the Donnas for giving up. I mean, unfortunately, it just didn't make sense for them to continue anymore. However, they were, and they still are, like one of the greatest bands of the early 2000s, and I wish they still were a band. And love the fucking Donnas. Great rock and roll, and I love the Upper Crust. These guys were a gimmick with their powdered wigs and their whole French Revolution sort of Marie Antoinette sort of thing going on, but fucking love them. And the song I'm going to play for you is called "We're Finished" with Finishing School. And I hope you dig them. And like I said, if the guys in the band, get a hold of me. I'd love to press something for you. Love to kick you in the ass, get you out there again. I'd love to convince you to go do something new. And Sioux Records would like to work with you. So that being said, if you like these videos, like the video and subscribe to the channel. And thanks for watching. We're Finished with Finishing School by the Upper Crust. Thanks for watching.
This one's called We're Finished with Finishing School. We're finished, let's go. We're finished, let's go.